Hi guys, how have you been doing? Another day, another video. Welcome to my channel. This is Nayna, and today's video is going to be about what is going to be about? During 1850, as settlements of English residents in Calcutta grew in number, there was a demand for a market that would strictly cater to the English population. The British colonists displayed a strong contempt at the idea of having to brush shoulders with natives at the bazaars. So, in 1871, a committee of Calcutta Corporation began to contemplate a market which would be the preserve of Calcutta's British residents. The corporation purchased Lindsay Street, where Newmarket stands today, destroyed the existing bazaar there, and commissioned Richard Roscoe Bain, an architect of the East Indian Railway Company, to design the Victorian Gothic market complex. Crowded, chaotic, and colorful, today Newmarket is a busy and enormous labyrinth of more than 2,000 stalls and shops, excluding the ones that are set up right outside the market. Expect to find a vast range of merchandise, from cheap clothing to expensive jewellery to fresh fruit and seafood over here. By the way, this is how the market looks like during daytime when the business is in full swing. Kolkata's new market in Esplanade attracts a large number of locals as well as people from around Kolkata. It has become a commercial hub for street shopping, street food to vintage shops, leather shops, restaurants, bars, and movie theaters. But there's also a very different, quieter side of Newmarket that one can witness in the early morning, when vegetable stalls, fishmongers, and slaughterhouse butchers set up their trade for the day. I will definitely make another vlog on that sometime and try to cover the spice market as well. But today we are going to explore some very significant shops and items you can find only here that makes this place so special. On 2nd December 1903, Newmarket was officially named Sir Stuart Hogg Market after the chairman of the Calcutta Corporation, later shortened to Hogg Market. Bengali society in the British era called it Hogg Saheber Bazar, a name that is still in use. The massive arcade has survived 2 fires in its history and yet remains one of Kolkata's most popular shopping destinations. Although primarily Newmarket referred to the original enclosed market, today it refers to the entire shopping area. The giant shopping arcade was thrown open to the English populace with some fanfare on 1st Jan 1874. News of Calcutta's first municipal market spread rapidly. Affluent colonials from all over India shopped from exclusive retailers of the time who set up their shops here. reasons I came here is to go to Blue Sky Cafe, but it's fucking closed. It's alright, I'll find something else. I know I said me and you are gonna explore the market, but let's eat first. I ordered makki di roti and sarson da saag, and hands down, this place has become one of my favorite places ever since I had their food. It's so good. It's such a busy place, such reasonable prices. It's amazing. It's a gem. There's a floor underground in the market that sells some amazing Kashmiri handlooms like this one, so make sure to check it out. I fell in love with this jacket. Say cheese! Inside Hog Market, you will find a few shops selling fresh cream, butter, paneer, khoya, and cheese. You will be surprised by the variety of cheeses available here, local and outsourced. Among the local cheeses exclusively found here is the Kalimpong cheese and Bandel cheese. Bandel cheese originated in the erstwhile Portuguese colony Bandel in Bengal. Introduced by the Portuguese and made under their supervision, today it is sold only in a couple of shops in Newmarket. Bandel cheese is known for its dry, crumbly, and smoky flavor, available in two varieties: plain, which is white, and smoked, which is brown. The smoked Bandel cheese is well salted and can be stored without a refrigerator, but must be soaked in water the night before consumption for it to rehydrate and release excess salt. It is an indigenous, unripened, salted, soft variety of cheese made in perforated pots. Today, the production is concentrated in the towns of Tarakeshwar and Bishnupur, Bankura, as well as Murshidabad in West Bengal. Kalimpong cheese is made in and named after Kalimpong, a hill station in West Bengal. The cheese was made by Brother Abraham, a parish priest in Sikkim. It is a strong, pure cheddar with a pungent smell. Since it melts easily, it is mainly used for baking and cooking purposes. So guys, this cheese right here, it's from Madras, and the red color in it is due to food coloring. It doesn't have any distinct taste according to the salesman, but yeah, it's exported from Madras. Okay, he's kind enough to letting me taste a little piece of that. Okay, the inside is white. The red is supposed to be the outside coloring. Thank you. This is how it looks like. Alright, first impression. It's like cheddar cheese, pretty good. He has a lot of stuff in his shop. There's bags, there's ethnic wear, and he wants to show us some of his collections. दिखा दीजिए. आपके सिर्फ कपड़ा ले रहे. Okay. ठीक है. Kolkata was once a home to a significant community of Jews during the 18th century. Nahum and Sons Bakery has a history which dates back to 1902. The current owner of the shop is Isaac Nahum. Isaac Nahum's grandfather, Israel Nahum, was the founder of this shop. He came from Baghdad, Iraq in the 1850s. He was struck by the love of cake making and started a small shop in Newmarket around 1897. That led to the opening of Kolkata's oldest and most iconic bakery today. Israel Nahums ran the confectionery for 60 years with his sons and daughters. Known for its delectable fruit cakes and its selection of Christmas baked goods, Nahum and Sons is a testament to Kolkata's once significant Baghdadi Jewish community, of which fewer than 20 members remain. Mr. Isaac Nahum explained in an Israeli daily saying, with the passage of time, the Baghdadis left India because they weren't sure how things were going to be, and gradually the migration carried on. I left in 1951 when there were about 1,500 Jews left in Kolkata, but he would return. Isaac's brothers Norman and Solomon also joined the business. Later, their brother David Nahums joined. The brothers ran the shop for about 65 years. After the demise of David Nahums in 2013, Isaac took over the charge of the bakery along with his sisters and nephew. Stepping into the shop takes you to a trip down a memory lane. Even today, the Jewish bakery has stuck to its legacy and has not undergone much infrastructure changes or that in its recipes, be it the cakes, the jam, almond tarts, or their famous plum cakes. This bakery still stands out. The antique teakwood counters that hold a delectable mix of sweets and savory confections to the beloved family recipes passed on from one generation to the next. Stepping into the century-old storefront located in Kolkata's vibrant Newmarket area transports you to a bygone era. The fruit cakes over here, the recipe of it is a trade secret and it's been popular since forever.
Go get it for the job.
Chamba Lamba. For all the silver jewelry lovers out there, you must visit the iconic Chamba Lamba in Newmarket. Lying in a dimly lit corner of Hog Market, this quaint paradise is not your ordinary jewelry shop. Name of the shop Chamba Lamba comes from the word Gwawa Chamba, which means reincarnation of Buddha of Maitreyi. Hailing from the snow-clad hills of Darjeeling, Sengyangzom Sherpa came to Kolkata and started off this business with curios, artifacts and other handicrafts. The shop in Newmarket started in 1957 and later in 1960s they started making silver jewelry. The silver store is presently owned by Sengyangzom Sherpa's daughter, Shering Yankee, daughter-in-law Nokila Sherpa and son Sonam Sherpa. The silver junk variety that the shop offers today has a wide range. The jewelry and curios have embellishments of Tibetan motifs. Most of the designs are inspired by Tibetan, Nepalese, Himalayan and tribal art. With the passage of time, the affinity towards traditional jewelry has not changed at all. The intricately carved designs add a unique appeal. You will also come across a vibrant display of brass, copper, jewelry, and exquisite showpieces. Almost everyone in the city knows about Chambalamba. It's the shop to go to if you're interested in shopping for intricate silver jewelry. Sharon says before independence, her family would travel to Kolkata in the winters and sell curios and accessories. Back then, handicrafts would arrive on ships in the Khidirpur port and be sold to the British and locals. Grand Hotel, now called the Oberoi Grand, built in an extravagant neoclassical style, the hotel soon became a popular spot among the English population of Calcutta. It was known in particular for its annual New Year party that, along with iced champagne and expensive gifts, involved the release of 12 piglets into the ballroom. Anyone who caught a piglet could keep it. The hotel got a major lift during the World War II, as did the New Market. and about 4,000 soldiers were being hosted there who would party regularly. Events like the US Marines Ball at the hotel reminds visitors of such times. Metropolitan Building. The Metropolitan Building was built in 1905, was formerly known as the White Way Laid Law. Listen to the name one more time. White Way Laid Law. If it wasn't already clear that these markets were solely for the English and not for the native Indians, this name made it crystal. You know, the way that is laid for the white by the law. White Way Laid Law Department Store. In 1991, a fire ravaged the top floor of this majestic building, which happened to be the office of the world's oldest operational photography studio, Bourne and Shefford. Established in the late 19th century, the studio perished in the fire along with hundreds of original negatives. The neo Baroque emporium with domes, a clock tower, and arched, recessed windows exemplifies fashionable shopping during the British Raj. After independence, the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company assumed ownership, so people know it more commonly as Metropolitan Building. See how perfectly I've eaten just half of the lemon tart and I'm saving the rest for later. This is psychopath shit.